What I'm going to do today is show you how to fit Watts only filters into a point of use only unit. No other unit, just a point of use one. What you normally get is the unit will come as shown, but it may also have the kit inside if you've ordered the kit at the same time. Or if you've ordered the kit separate, the kit comes like that. This is brand new stuff, but I won't be using brand new stuff, so I'm just going to replace this with equipment that I've already got here. So, but this is how it comes, and that's what you need. Okay. Right, first of all, you need to remove everything from the inside of the cabinet. And then we need to remove the solenoid by unscrewing these. Keep these screws because you're going to need them later. That will drop down. You can then turn the cabinet round. And what you need to do is unscrew the 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, that hold the bracket in place. Right, once you've removed the screws, you can turn the unit round. Keep the screws because you need the screws to put the new bracket in. Right, the bracket can then come out. It's a matter of just making sure that you don't pull any wires out with it. Comes out like that. This bracket can then be disposed of along with those, because those fit those brackets, so you don't need those anymore. They can be thrown in the bin. Now you'll have the unit like this. What you need to do is take this pipe that goes up into the tank from out of the solenoid and just move it to the back. Then the pipe that you have, the pipe that came with the kit, you just put one end into this and put the clip back in. Just leave it there for now. What you need to do now is take the smaller bracket. These are normally tight, so what you need to do is just bend them out slightly. Right. What we can then do is attach the solenoid to the bracket. Using the screws that we took out before. So now we just drape this over the top, and this can be then placed into and the top 2 things, the holes here and there, lined up with that. Just screw. You may have to look to line it up, but once one's in, the rest can normally goes in. So now once you've screwed the 4 screws in at the back, this is how it will look. We can now then fit the Watts filter head. This is your Watts filter head, and it goes in like that, and you line up there. But what we need to do is put the things into the back. This is where this packet comes in. What you have in there is two right hand, one goes in there and one goes in there, and then use the clip to keep it in place, clip to keep it in place. Right, what we can then do is you can measure this pipe, so you put it, oh, that's upside down, always put it in the right way up, so you can measure that, that's where it's going to go. So you want that to go into that pipe, so if you cut it about that distance, this is a special pipe clip but you can use, but you've got to remember you really need a square end, so that can then just connect that pipe into there and put the clip in. Right, the pipe that comes from the coal tank goes in to the opposite end of the filter. If you can see on the filter, it does have arrows saying which way the water flow. So this is the water in, that's the water out. You can then line it up with the holes and screw in. Right, you'll notice that the end of the nut is a square, so you need a square attachment to be able to screw it in. There we go, and you put the other two ones in there, but I'm not at the moment because there's no, this is just for demonstration purposes. As mentioned earlier, this is for Watts filters only. These are just test ones only. So what you do is you'll take the caps off and remove the plastic, and they can be fitted to the, it tells you on each of the things what it is: sediment, pre-carbon, ultrafine. That's for 3. If you got a 2, it'll just have sediment and pre-carbon, and 4 is a totally different system which we're not going to go into today. So this is only for a 2 and 3 filter heads. So what you do then is take the sediment filter, line it up, click, push it down. I know that doesn't say sediment, but as I said before, this is only as a demonstration. Right, the next one, pre-carbon, the same. Put in. We've got to get it right. Turn and push down. As I said again, pre-carbon, this is only for test purposes to show. And then ultrafine, in again and down. Right, and as I said, that should be a UF filter, but it's just for demonstration purposes. So we've now got the entire system working. What we can do then is this gets connected to your supply. Water will then, you can turn the water on. Water will then go through that pipe to this leak stop. This leak stop, if water is felt down anywhere around here, this actual pad lifts. That pad lifts, pushes that up, which then stops water from coming into the system. To reactivate it, you just need to clean all the water up, replace the puck, which you will have a packet full of replacements somewhere in the unit. Flip it down. and then water will flow again. Water then comes out of the leak stop and in to the left hand side of the solenoid. This solenoid is normally closed, so as soon as you apply power it will open, allowing water through the system up into the tank. If it registers water in the base along there, that causes that to shut, which also shuts off water to the tank, and it's a secondary electrical leak stop. Also, once your tank is full, it sends a signal to this, which then turns it off. As you can see, it goes then out of the leaks, out of the solenoid, over the top, and into your filter system, through your filter system, out through into your tank. And that is it. That's how to install Watts only filters in a point of use only cooler.